Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Down to our corner.
Hi, come on into the art corner. I'm Miss Langford, and look what I have here. This is a miniature dollhouse. The word miniature means that everything is just like it is in real life, only much, much smaller. And if you look inside here, you can see that everything in here is very little. This dollhouse was built 80 years ago. So that means if it was built 80 years ago, it was built before your grandmother or grandfather were even born. And look at all the different rooms in here. Upstairs is the bedroom with the bed and a rocking chair, and downstairs is the kitchen with a stove and a table. Would you like to make a miniature house today? Okay, I can show you how you can make a paper house. And all you need are 2 pieces of paper like this with a slit cut in them, and your teacher will do that for you. Then take the 2 pieces of paper and connect them like this. And these are the walls, and this is the room. And here's another room. Let's see, how many rooms do we have in this house? Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 rooms in this house. There really are a lot of different rooms in a house, aren't there? And there are all kinds of different houses. So before we start on our paper house, let's stop for a minute and think about all the different kinds of houses there are all over the world, like palm tree houses or castles. Wouldn't it be fun to live in a castle? Or some houses are made out of boards and earth and clay, and they even have grass growing on the roof. And a tree house. It'd really be fun to play in a tree house, wouldn't it? And did you know that there are even some doll houses that are big enough to play in? Have you ever played in a dollhouse before? Did you have to clean it up before you could play in it? And did that dollhouse have miniature furniture, just like in big houses? Did you ever have lunch in a dollhouse? Or talk on a play telephone? Would really be fun to play in a dollhouse like that, wouldn't it? Well, think how different the insides of all those different houses would look. I mean, think how different the walls of a playhouse would look and feel compared to the walls in a palm tree house. Let's check the walls here at the art corner. I wonder how they feel. These walls feel scratchy. They have a rough texture. Texture means how something feels. And these walls feel scratchy and rough and kind of bumpy. So how could we decorate the walls of our paper house so that they would look like they have a rough texture? Well, do you remember when we made crayon rubbings here at the art corner? Well, we could make crayon rubbings on the walls of our paper house, and that would make them look like they had a rough texture. But first of all, let's decorate the walls of our paper house. And I think I'll start first by making the bedroom. So I'll draw the bed first of all. Put a pillow on it and a bedspread. What room are you going to decorate first? Let's see, we need a chest of drawers. And maybe a lamp. Now there are all kinds of different things we could use to make a crayon rubbing with. Let's see, let's try a piece of burlap first. It's scratchy material, and we'll see how that looks. Get a crayon that's broken and unwrapped, and we'll lay it on its side and go back and forth, pushing down hard. Now look how rough and bumpy that looks. I won't cover up the bed or the lamp. I'll go around them. There, now doesn't that look like it has a rough texture and kind of bumpy? Well, let's try another wall in this paper house. Let's see, I think I'll do the other wall of the bedroom. So I think I'll make another bed. Because sometimes if you have to share your bedroom with your brother or sister, you might have 2 beds in one bedroom. Maybe we'll put a little picture, or how about a window? We'll put a window on the wall here, because we want to remember to decorate the walls, don't we? With windows or pictures. Put some curtains. And maybe a little table in here. And we'll draw another lamp. And this time for our crayon rubbing, let's try a piece of cardboard. Do you see I've peeled one side of the cardboard off? And let's see how this looks now. I'll lay that under the wall of the paper house. And let's see, we'll try a different color for this wall. Lay the crayon down and go back and forth. Oh, this really looks different now, doesn't it? Pushing down hard, side by side. This is a very different looking crayon rubbing from the first one, isn't it? Now, doesn't this wall look like it looks bumpy? It's much more interesting to look at this way, don't you think so? Then after you've gotten all your walls decorated, you'll be ready to put your house together like this. And when you get done, what will you have?
A paper house.
You can do a crayon rubbing with cardboard or burlap, or even a piece of screen like you have in a window. Put it under your paper and then rub back and forth with the crayon. Push down hard. That's right. And look, the little lines show up. Or you can use little cut up pieces of paper under the walls and make a crayon rubbing with those. See how that looks? That looks like a rough texture, doesn't it? That looks just like a bumpy wall. Push down hard on the crayon. And let's see, are you going to make windows on the wall? And what room are you going to decorate first? Curtains. And maybe a door. When you're all done, you can put the two pieces of paper together and make them stand up. And look at that. And you can even put your paper people in it.
We did crayon rubbing for the walls in the house. We drew the windows and the doors and the things on the wall. Then we put the two pieces of paper together to make the house. Then we put our paper people in the paper house.
Well, doesn't it look like it'll be fun to make your own paper house? How are you going to decorate yours? Here's a bedroom with 2 beds in it, and lights hanging from the ceiling, and don't forget windows, and lamps. And you can also add the paper people that we made the last time at the Art Corner. Remember? Now I have a brother and sister in the bedroom. And here's another room with big curtains and a big wall. Maybe this is the living room. And here's a room that has a great big picture on the wall and a great big window on the other one. And this room is the kitchen with a refrigerator and stove and sink and another light that's hanging from the ceiling. So why don't you get started now decorating your paper house as soon as you leave the Art Corner. And I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.